Great Court is now in session. Will the defendant please approach the bench? You stand accused of watching too much Tales from the Crypt. Do you understand the charge? Neither do I, but I'll tell you this. If convicted, you'll receive a stiff sentence. You may even do a little horrid time. How do you bleed? All right then, let the trial begin. Our first piece of evidence is a tale about a couple of college boys who are about to undergo a little trial in terror of their own, in a writ of habeas corpus I call House of Horror.
Excuse me, Honorable President Crandall, sir. This unworthy pledge wishes to clean that portion of the floor which is under your glorious shoes.
All right, just hurry it up. Arling!
Hey, Arling, you turd ball. Didn't I tell you to clean this section of the floor over here?
Yes, sir, Grand and Glorious Pledge Master Wilton, sir.
Well, isn't that dog shit I see on it?
Yes, it does appear to be canine fecal material, sir.
Well, how do you think it got there?
As a direct result of my own sins of worthlessness and incompetence, sir.
Waters, Henderson, this don't concern you. Get back to work before I paddle your asses.
What are you waiting for, Pledge? Clean it up before I make you use your tongue.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, Arling, you forgot to kiss the soles of my shoes. What's the matter, Arling? You waiting for another alternative? Quit. Quit. Go up on the wall of shame. You never become a member, and we haze you as long as you go to this school. That's what happened to this punk asshole quitter, D.D. DeWitt. DeWitt chickened down on a test of courage. He didn't have it, so he quit. Only we never let up on him. We drove him crazy. We made his life a living hell. DeWitt ended up degraded, debilitated, and defunct. He had a nervous breakdown. It was great. One of those things that makes me really proud to be a Gamma Delt. My shoes, Arling.
That's gross.
Remember, kiddies, tonight's your test of courage. It'll make or break you.
You know, I'm thinking I'd like to break him. Yeah. Break his neck. Wait for him one night behind the door. When he comes in, wham! Crack him in the head with the baseball bat.
Fuck the baseball bat. I'd use a shovel.
Yeah.
Or an axe. Or a chainsaw.
I just want this all done with. The only thing that's keeping me going is...
Pledges, don't make a brother get up to answer that door.
Why, y'all didn't have to get so dressed up just for little old me.
Arlie, what's a pledge supposed to do in the presence of a lady?
Oh, welcome to Gamma Delta Omega. Pledge Arling at your service, miss.
Just call me Mona. My, you're quite a gentleman. I like that.
Howdy, Mona. I'm Tex Crandall, president of the house. What can we do for you?
You see, our sorority, Delta Omega Alpha, just opened a chapter on campus. And we'd like to affiliate with the fraternity for various social events. Although I assume an organization such as yours already has a sister house?
Well, actually, no. We've been reviewing our situation. We may consider an affiliation provided certain standards are...
Y'all want to be certain we're not some doghouse, right? Well, how about 3 or 4 y'all come over for dinner tonight and meet the sisters up close and personal.
Mona, could you give us a second here, please? This is too good to be true. It's gotta be one of those sorority initiation stunts. They get a bunch of guys over and they make fools of them. It's happened before. Let me flesh this out.
Mona, we'd love to. Unfortunately, tonight's our final pledge ritual at an off-campus locale.
Oh, I'm Les Wilton, pledge master.
It's my job to make men of these boys.
Now, I always thought making men out of boys was a woman's job.
Well, perhaps you'd like to volunteer your services. I'm sure the pledges wouldn't mind.
Mona, I apologize. That was rude and insensitive of me. However, since we can't send any brothers to your house tonight, perhaps you'd like to come check out our little ritual.
Oh, we wouldn't think of interfering in one of your sacred rituals.
Well, if you were interfering, we wouldn't have invited you. Nevertheless, we thank you for your invitation, and we wish you much luck on finding a brother house.
Well, if you're certain we won't be interfering, we'll be there.
That's what's been keeping me going. We're almost there. Y'all gonna make it? We'll make it, sir.
And we know Wilton's pushing you kind of hard. Like we said before, he's not exactly the type of man we approve of.
Then why do you let him do this?
Politics. About 6 years ago, Gamma Delta House came close to censorship on a cheating scandal. Wilton dug up some dirt on the dean. Bingo, no more scandal. Wilton decided he liked the job of pledge master, so he's had it ever since.
Wait, for 6 years? How come he hasn't graduated?
Guys like Wilton never graduate.
End of the line, kiddies. Pledges walk from this point on. Waters, recite the history of the old coffer house.
It was owned by an old hermit with the black cloak and hood who had this hacking cough. You could hear him a mile away. They called him the Coffer, and his house, Coffer House.
Waters, swallow that gum. Henderson, continue.
When the Alpha Sigma Sigma frat house burned down, the mayor, who had been a member, swindled the coffer out of his own house and gave it to the fraternity. The coffer then cursed the house and killed himself.
Arling, wrap it up.
A year later, 9 members of Alpha Sigma who lived in the house, including the mayor's son, were murdered with an axe by someone wearing a black hood with a hacking cough. The house was condemned. That was 1933. Ever since then, people say the coffer's ghost is still in there, making sure nobody's in his house. They say you can still hear him coughing.
Blindfolds off, gentlemen.
We're here.
So here's the deal, pledges. You each have a flashlight. You can all see that row of windows there. You go in. run up to the second floor window. Flash your light 3 times. Climb the ladder to the attic. Flash 3 times in the attic window.
Then wait there till I call you back down. If you make it, you're in. Sound easy?
Well, the joint's haunted, and Mr. Axe Murderer's ghost doesn't like visitors. Henderson, you're first. Go.
See you boys in the attic.
Good luck, boys. All of us sisters are counting on you. We just love fraternity men.
So, Mona, where's the rest of your sisters? That can't be all of them.
I don't know if they'll all make it.
Too bad. Even Sparks here rigged up some great gags. They're gonna miss a good show.
Hey, great coughing, Sparks.
We caught him at the hospital lung cancer ward, then pumped him up on the synthesizer.
You damn near killed me.
Asshole. That's supposed to be the ghost of an axe murderer, not a chainsaw massacre.
Artistic license.
Just shit can that effect, Sparks.
One down, one to go.
Jesus, that sounded like Henderson.
Nah, they just got the place wired for sound. We'll see me in the attic window any minute now.